Hi friends, I'm Dishita and I am here to introduce my channel Bake with Dishita, and on this channel I'm gonna show you all my secret recipes which are quick and which are loved and liked by everyone. I'm gonna share you all the Eggless recipes out here which you can try out easily in a very easy and a quick way. I was planning for this channel since a long, quite months back, but finally, after working out everything, I am here with my channel and I'll be posting up one baking video each week. So today I'm starting with a very quick and easy recipes and which is loved by kids, old people and young people, everyone. Those are the Oreo cupcakes. So let's begin with it. All we need is 75 grams of maida or baking flour, 1.5 tablespoon of butter, the regular mould salted butter, no need of unsalted one. This is half teaspoon of baking powder and 1/4 plus 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 tablespoon of milk powder, 1.5 tablespoon of powdered sugar. We need 150 grams of milkmaid. This is the regular Nestle milkmaid which is available out easily, and you can even use the homemade milkmaid if you know to make that. 75 ml of milk, the regular milk which we use daily, and we need few drops of vanilla essence. At first we're gonna start creaming our butter and sugar. Like whenever you start baking, all you need to do is cream your butter and sugar first and beat it till the point your butter and sugar gets mixed well and it starts changing its color. I'll start whisking my butter and sugar. You need to give a whisk for about 15 to 20 seconds and just clear the bowl with the help of spatula. Once this is done, I'll start adding my dry ingredients to it. $75 grams of maida, 1/4 plus 1/8 teaspoon of soda and half teaspoon of baking powder. Here goes our 1.5 tablespoon of milk powder, and here I'm gonna weigh my 150 grams of milkmaid. I like to tell you that whenever you do baking, all of the most important point is you measure your ingredients really well. Baking is all about perfections. You cannot just go with your measurements here and there. You need to be on point and see that your things are really measured well. When you come to cooking, it's okay if you're doing according to your taste and preference, but when it comes to baking, you need to measure it well, because if your ingredients go here and there might be problem in rising or the softness or whatever you may just come across. So I would suggest you to measure ingredients really well. So I'm taking 150 grams of milkmaid out here. Why do we use milkmaid in most of our recipes when it comes to baking? It enhances its taste and flavor, it gives us the rich taste. Nowadays, people do avoid using milkmaid because they don't want extra sweet. So there are some recipes where you can avoid milkmaid in baking, but here I'm showing you the rich and really wow flavor which we can use for our family members. I'm just gonna give a whisk to this. Okay. So you can see how dry this is. So here we have a liquid form, that is milk. We're gonna add this is 75 grams according to our recipe, but you need to add how much it is required. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll be showing you the consistency, so you will come to know how much we require. So the recipe shows 75 ml, so it's not required for you to put it on a go. Add, whisk it and see how much you require, because if you're adding too much of it, you might need to just double the dry ingredients recipe and again start from point zero. So I'm start gonna whisking my dry ingredients plus the wet ingredients which we are supposed to add. Lastly, I'm gonna add my vanilla essence. Like, you need to add almost around half teaspoon of it. And I'm gonna again give a whisk to it. So once you think, see, this is the consistency which I have actually got right now, and I'm not that happy, so I'm gonna add more amount of milk to it. Okay, so this has to be the flowing consistency of your cupcake batter. Once this is done, I'm gonna just add like 2 tablespoons of Oreo crush, because these are the Oreo cupcakes. And again give it a whisk. Okay, so here my cupcake batter is ready, and I'm just gonna clean it with a spatula and mix it really well. So there are no Oreo crush powder on the side of the bowl or any of the ingredient which is not mixed well. It gets mixed properly. Okay, so here my cupcake batter is completely ready. You can even add cocoa powder to this, but I would suggest you to keep it plain and add Oreo crush to this, so that you get the proper flavor of the Oreo cupcakes and not more of the chocolate ones. Okay, so here are the cupcake molds. Like you can see, I have 2 different trays and they are of 2 different sizes. These are for the mini ones. Like, I cannot say you exactly mini ones, where if you see in some of the stores you get more smaller size than this. So these are the mini cupcakes and these are the big size. You would even have different options. You have directly paper cupcakes, which you just need to pour the batter and you can keep it for baking, or you have the silicone ones or the aluminium ones. Okay, so these are paper liners. Like, if you know baking, like people just grease them and then bake it. So it's not easy to demold your cupcakes. So these are cupcake liners. What you need to do is, like, I have 2 different size of cupcake liners according to my cupcake mold. So I'm just gonna line these cupcake liners to my mold and pour the batter and keep it for baking. So here I have lined the bigger ones and here are the smaller ones. I'm not gonna pour the batter into this and then we'll keep it for baking. Okay. Whenever you are like baking it for the first time or so, I would suggest you not to fill your cupcake like completely, being with the hope that I'm gonna present a bigger size. I'm not gonna do like I'm gonna just give it properly. So I would suggest you to fill it like 1/3, because it rises really well, because we've been using baking powder and baking soda in it. I usually use the scooper and then pour into it, so that I really get a proper constant size. If you're gonna use this bigger ones, I tell you, like you'll get around 15 to 16 of these bigger cupcakes. But if you are using the smaller ones, you will get more number. Okay, so when I'm done pouring my batter, what I'm just gonna do is I'm just tap it for 2 or 3 times. Same goes with the smaller ones. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this in my preheated oven for almost 12 to 15 minutes on 160 degrees Celsius. So here are the cupcakes which we made and just baked. See, these are really very soft enough. So whenever you just giving it, be careful because they are very small, soft. Okay. So here are the baked ones. So now we'll start icing those. For icing, I'm taking here the normal whipping cream. Whipping cream in the sense like which we get easily in the market. There are many brands, but which I prefer is Tropolite's whipping cream. So I've just taken a small amount of portion so that just we can whip these. I'm just gonna start whipping this. Okay, so when we took this cream, it was completely liquidy in consistency, and now it's getting to the original consistency what we want. When you whip this, you'll find it's gonna go stiffer and stiffer. It's not completely ready. I'm still gonna whip this. Okay, so I can see the peaks out here and it's completely formed. So I think my cream is done. So here's my whipping cream. Just because these are my Oreo cupcakes, I have some crushed Oreos out here, and I'm just gonna add these to the whipping cream. And I'm again gonna give it a whisk. So this is my piping bag, and I've just kept inside is the star nozzle, the open one, which you easily get in market. I'm just keeping this inside and fill it with my cream, which I just had a beat with. I'm just gonna cut this. So now I'm just gonna ice my cupcakes, which is really very simple. Take cupcake in a hand, and then the second you must hold your piping bag. I'm just gonna start from the middle, and I'm gonna take it towards the top. That's it. And I'm gonna do same with the rest. See, we've iced the cupcakes. We're just gonna garnish it with the cute little mini Oreos, which are really easily available these days. These mini ones are really mini. They are very cute. See, these are these small. So what I'm gonna just do is give it the look of Mickey Mouse with the two tiny ears. So see, here you can see. We're gonna do same with the rest. So here's a first recipe ready, which are these cute little eggless Oreo cupcakes, which are really presented in a pretty way, which can be given for a birthday party or our kids which are at home, which are gonna enjoy them really very well. So make them and enjoy yours. And here ends the first recipe, and I'm really happy. I'm waiting forward for you all to subscribe, like and comment below, and even give me your suggestions if any. Until then, see you next time. Bye bye.